or we can call on anyone?
Yeah, I think all of
Okay.
these are gonna be-
Sounds good. Okay. Let's go ahead and call for the first one. Dave, go.
Actually, Dave, before you start, I should make a note that we're at the business portion of the meeting tonight, so the clapping and whatnot should not be expected from this point forward.
Can you hear me? I'd like to start by saying that I'm a minor who is not a resident of Arcadia, and I felt inspired to come and speak during public comment here today due to the wonderful actions of former Mayor April Verlato and current Mayor Kwan. As you are all aware, former Mayor April Verlato saved the basketball court at Eisenhower Park. Additionally, she created multiple annual community events in downtown Arcadia, which only brought our community closer. She also led the efforts to add 4 new sworn officer positions, making Arcadia safer and more responsive to the needs of its residents. I'd like to say all this due to the fact that at the time, April was surrounded by good people and her fellow city council members. As many of you are aware, excluding Mayor Kwan, we are currently in a drought of excellent city council members. Mayor Kwan has supported fiscal responsibility and promoted a safe Arcadia. What good has the rest of the council done? More specifically, what has David Fu done for us? I think I speak for everyone when I say the actions and comments of David Fu towards Olivia Tang were hypocritical, unacceptable, and disrespectful. I cannot believe that the residents of Arcadia allow a borderline misogynist like David Fu to make decisions in the city. If we're all being honest, April Verlato did a much better job at being a civic leader and inspiration compared to this womanizer that you call Fu. He talks of inspiring the youth for future leadership only to berate them when they come and call him out on issues he's responsible for. Here's a question for you, Mr. Fu. Why would any young person be inspired by you to speak of concerns in the city when all you do is harass them and make them feel bad for speaking up? It speaks volume of the kind of man you are when you pick on children and disregard the hard work they put into their speeches because you feel threatened that they might have an idea of what's really going on in the city. To answer any questions that you might have, no, I do not watch Arcadia City Council meetings. Yes, I am being weaponized. No, I did not write this speech. And no, you may not ask any further questions.
Thank you. Next, we're going to have William Goldsmith.
Can you hear me? Good evening. I want to begin by mentioning that I am a young person who felt compelled to speak during public comment today due to recent events. I would like to say that I have serious concerns about Councilmember David Fu. His behavior and statements during the June 3rd meeting were deeply troubling. They came across as contradictory, inappropriate, and lacking in respect. I find it difficult to understand how someone with such a dismissive attitude towards his constituents, especially young people, can be entrusted with public decision-making. Mr. Fu speaks about uplifting the next generation, yet shows hostility when those same young people hold him accountable. That's not leadership, that's deflection. I've only lived here for 6 or 7 years, but I know dishonesty when I see it. Arcadia deserves better representation. Leaders who listen, who act with integrity, and who genuinely care about the community. Thank you.
Next, we have Pat Smear.
Good evening. The events witnessed at the June 3rd meeting have inspired me to speak today. Councilmember David Fu's comments were contradictory, disrespectful, and inappropriate for anyone in public office. His dismissal and ignorance towards what are, in his own words, future leaders, was unacceptable and insulting. If this is how he handles accountability, especially when confronted by younger generations, he has no business making decisions on behalf of his community. Mr. Fu likes to talk about empowering the next generation, but the moment a young person speaks out and calls him out, he turns defensive and hostile. Arcadia deserves better than this. The community needs leaders who are honest, who listen, and who aren't afraid of being held accountable, especially by the very people they claim to represent. To Mayor Kwan and Olivia Tan, your bravery and honesty is admirable, and you are not alone. Our voices are not to be scoffed at. Thank you.